Okay, let me just give a generic explanation here. When you are dealing with an XY graph and you have a parabola, it looks more evenish. I'm having a hard time making an appropriate parabola. Just keep going there. Of course, your vertex is right here, which we're going to call H and K. Your directrix is that horizontal line. Of course, it's a y equals line. And then in the equation we're about to give here, P is this distance from the vertex to the directrix, whatever that distance is. And then to go to the foci, you're going to be the same number of bunny hops to get your foci here. So whatever that y equals, we call this distance P. So your foci is going to be the same. Just going to go over here. It's going to be the same whatever your H is. And then it's going to be K plus or minus, depending on the situation, depending on which way it's going. If it's positive, it's going to be K plus the P. The P, again, is the distance between the vertex and the directrix. All right, so there's going to be two equations that are related to this. And you're going to want to write these on your card. So you're going to have one version, which is x squared equals 4py. And then you have y squared equals 4px. This one is going to be parabolas that open up or down. And this one is going to be parabolas that open up left to right. So we're going to do two very simple equations, very simplistic. So we're going to start with our xy, and our vertex is going to be at -1, +3, -1, +3. So going to be our H and our K. And we're saying the directrix here is y equals 1. So at the 1, we have your directrix line. All right, so your focus, your parabola is going to go positive. And so the equation here is going to be x squared 4py. But because we're shifted, we're going to go x plus 1 squared 4 times your p here is going to be 2. It's going to be 4 times 2 and times y. And that's going to be y minus 3, of course, because we are shifting that direction. Now to get it in the vertex form, you can distribute. And so that's x plus 1. I get 8y minus 24. I bring the 24 over, don't drop the square. X plus 1 squared plus 24 8y. I'm going to divide by 8, and because that's square, we don't touch that, and you can see we get y equals and x plus 1 squared plus 3, which is our vertex form. So in this case, if I wanted to find the foci, our foci is simply going to be whatever your h is, and then your k, which is 3, plus it's k plus p. And our p is going to be here. If we're at y is 1 and we're going to y is 3, then it's going to be y plus 2 because our p is 2 in this case. So your foci is going to be at -1, 5. -1 and 5 would be your foci. 1, 2, 1, 2, and you're done. Let's do one more here. Your vertex. We're going to do it at 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4. That's our h and our k. And our directrix is y equals -2. That means your p is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 in this case. So you've got two versions. You have x squared equals 4py, and that's the version because it's going to go up if our directrix, our axis of symmetry, and our directrix have to be perpendicular. And because our directrix is a y equals line, that means our axis of symmetry is an x equals line, and our axis of symmetry is going to be obviously x equals 2. So we have here x squared and 4 times 6, and that's going to be y minus 4. And your x squared is going to be x shifted by 2. This is plus 4. All righty, so you put your 4p here, and that's 4 times 6. And because we're shifting, minus, minus, and you can distribute here. So I have x minus 2 squared equals, and of course it's 24y minus 96. We're going to bring this over. That's going to be x minus 2 squared plus 96 equals 24y. Divide by 24, divide by 24. We don't go to the other one because it's already squared. And we have y equals x minus 2 squared plus 4. That explains why the x is opposite, but the y is not. Of course, that's y equals x minus h squared plus k. Now, if you were to go for the focus here, focus, it's going to go positive here. So the focus, you would start here at 4, and you would go 6 the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going this way. So your focus is going to be at 2 and 6 up. 10 would be your foci.